Let me start with my presentation. My name is Monica. I'm working for the Vienna Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and today I'm going to introduce to you Modul University Vienna. So I think my colleague has just presented this early afternoon, explaining to each other why students study in Austria. Okay, actually, Austria is a very multicultural experience. You will find normally 60 to 70 different students coming from 60 to 70 different countries, to be with you in one class. Because I actually educated in Canada, when I was studying in Canada, I only find maybe Chinese students, Canadian students, US students, that's it. No European students. So that's why if you study in Austria, you can make a lot of friends from different part of the world. And also, as you know, Austria is a German-speaking country. So meaning besides your own language plus English, you will at least be able to speak one additional language. I think nowadays only knowing English is not enough. And a very interesting point to share with you is that most of the English-speaking country, there are lots and lots of Asian students. But in Austria, I would say maximum, on average, between 10 to 15% Asian students. And the university that I'm going to introduce later on is called Modul University Vienna. And this university currently has 3 Filipino students. 2 are currently studying in master program, actually MBA program, and 1 student, she's studying at a bachelor degree, a 2nd year. So another reason why students and parents tend to send their children to go study in Austria is that as compared to the English-speaking countries, the tuition fee are relatively reasonable, inexpensive. Normally, I would say half of the tuition fee, even if we are talking about private university. On average, let's say the tuition fee plus 3 years of living expenses would be approximately 60 to 65,000 euro for a bachelor degree. And then if a student graduate in Austria with a bachelor degree, the student will be entitled to have a 1-year job-seeking visa, meaning the students will have to find a job within that 1 year. And then if the student continue, or let's say the graduate continue to work for 5 years, then he or she will be able to get a permanent residency. So as you know, Austria is located in Central Europe, and we have, which means is in the center of Europe. So traveling is very convenient. So Austria is a small country. As you can see here, it's 85,000 kilometers. Population is 9 million. The capital city is Vienna. Vienna has a population of approximately 2 million. And the official language is German. But actually, like for myself, I don't speak German, but then I have been to Austria many times, like over 25 times. I can get around without any difficulties, let's put it this way. And 74% of the Austrian are, believe in Roman Catholic, and there are 9 federal states in Austria. And the capital city is Vienna, and according to the Mercer studies between 2009 and 2023, Vienna ranks in terms of quality of life are always on the top 3. And Vienna is one of the best student cities, and in terms of international convention, also ranked #1 worldwide. So I will introduce to you, the educational situation in Austria. Like in Austria, if you study a bachelor degree, you need 3 years. Because in the Philippines, I understand that you need to study 4 years. But in Austria, minimum, you will get a bachelor degree in 3 years' time. And master, 2 years, PhD, normally I would say 4 years, 4 to 5 years. And we have 2 semesters. Some university offer 2 intakes, and also some university only have 1 intake. The one that I'm going to introduce, Modul University, they offer 2 intakes. Average monthly living expenses is approximately €800 per month, inclusive of the items that I have listed here: accommodation, medical insurance, food, transportation, and very important, mobile with data plan. These are the example of dormitory that normally students will be staying. And some of the dormitory, they have even have a gym, library, study room. So if students going to study in Austria, we also need to apply for student visa. But in Austria, we don't call student visa. There's another name. We call residence permit. Normally, it takes approximately between 2 to 3 months to apply for a residence permit. For the first time applicant, you have to submit the application at the Austrian embassy in Manila, and then these are the documentation that a student would need to be submitted, like the admission letter from an Austrian universities, and then you have to prove that where you are going to stay in Austria, meaning contract from the dormitory, and then you have to pay at least the first semester of your tuition fee. You also need to prove financial, for meaning that you have 1 year of living expenses, to sustain your life in the next 1 year. So depending on the rents that you are paying, I would say a minimum amount would be approximately €9,000. So meaning that you have to have €9,000 sitting in your own bank account in the Philippines. And then you also have to prove that where does this €9,000 come from. Normally, we will recommend you to show your parents' income and your parents' bank statement. Then you have to buy a travel insurance, and then to show the insurance policy to the embassy, plus of course your birth certificate, passport, and a certificate of no criminal conviction. So now I'm going to introduce to you the Modul University Vienna. The university is located in the highest mountain of Vienna. It's called Kahlenberg. So it offers 2 intake, spring intake, which is February, and 4 intake in September. So, and then this university is relatively special because all their courses, programs are taught entirely in English, meaning the bachelor program, master program, MBA, as well as PhD. They don't offer any program taught in German. So let's take a look at the program that they offer. Foundation program. Foundation programs are designed for students that their English are not so good or their academic score are not very good. So then they have to go for 1 semester, meaning 4.5 months. But still, students that they are applying for foundation program, they must graduate from their high school in the Philippines. So for bachelor program, we offer 4 different types of program. The Bachelor of Science in International Management or Bachelor of Science in Applied Data Science, as well as a BBA, meaning Bachelor of Business Administration in Tourism and Hospitality Management, as well as a BBA in Hotel Management and Operation. The first 3 are free for all 3 years program. The last one with operation is a 4 years program. Also, the university offer a master program, which is a Master of Science in, they offer Management, International Tourism Management, Sustainable Development Management and Policy. Master programs consist of 2 years. And the university also offer a MBA program. The MBA program is actually, I would say, can be a part-time or full-time program. You can study it in a very fast pace, which lasts for 2 semesters, 12 months, and up to 24 months. The normal length of study would be 3 semesters, 1.5 years. It also offers a PhD program which lasts for 4 years. So the Bachelor of Science program in International Management, you can see there are 4 4 majors that you can choose from. I'm not going to go into details now. And then the Applied Data Science, also you can choose to major in one of these segments. The Tourism and Hospitality Management, you can major in Tourism and Event Management or Hotel Management. The major difference between the BBA and the BSc is that for students studying in the BBA program, students will have to take will have to do a 6 months internship, either in Austria, in your home country, or anywhere around the world. And for students studying the BSc, no internship is required. Okay, the Master of Science program, as you can see, there are 3 majors. Can be a Master in Management, Master in International Tourism Management, or Master in Sustainable Development Management and Policy. And you can also go into any of the specialization, no matter which major that you are selecting. There is the MBA program, which I just mentioned, between 18 to 24 months. Very interesting to mention that the MBA is taught in a block seminar scale, meaning 4 to 5 days in a month. Then you can use most of the other days either doing your homework, doing research, or some of the students will use for working, let's say finding a full-time job or a part-time job besides your studies. So, and then you can select in one of these majors, and then the career opportunities can be in the digital marketing field, sustainable business development, hotel and real estate management, European policy, or in the consulting field. Okay, starting from next year, talking about in the bachelor scale, Modul University has developed a dual degree program with a university in Hong Kong. It's called the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. What does that mean? Meaning students spend 2 years in Hong Kong, 2 years in Vienna, will get 2 degrees within 4 years of studies. But then, of course, the requirement is relatively high because we are just talking about 10 students from all around the world. Then during interview, both university will interview the students at the same time. So the tuition fee for this double degree program, then for Modul University will be 14,700 euro per year as of 2023. Next year there might be a slight increment. Same apply for the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. It is going to be 18,600 US dollar per year. So this university, like many other universities, will have an orientation in the very first week of your studies. And there are a lot of student clubs that you can join. And every single student will assign a buddy to bring you around in the first month or so, just to enable you to familiarize with the city. And there are also lots of social events and student support from the Student Service Center. Students can also, select to go on a 1 semester exchange program in their partner university around the world. And the university will also help you to look for housing at dormitory and support you with your visa. So where does, our students normally stay? I would say 90% of the international students will stay at one of the partner dormitories. And 99% will be staying at a single room. The range of the dormitory will be ranging from 350 euro to around 650 euro per month. So how to apply? Nowadays, everything is online, so you just need to upload all your documentation on their online application platform, and approximately 2 to 3 weeks, you will be asked for an online interview via Skype, and then also within like a few weeks, then you will receive an email from the admission team advising you whether you are admitted or not. If you don't have your graduation, like high school graduation diploma, if you are applying for bachelor degree, then they will give you a condition, meaning that you will have to submit your high school graduation once you receive it. So, what are the admission requirements for undergraduate program? You will need to submit the past 3 years of your transcript in your high school, and then university, like a graduation diploma, once you have it. And then you have to take English tests, either the IELTS or TOEFL, and then you have to submit a CV mentioning all your experience, study experience, as well as working experience if you have work experience before. And a motivation letter, normally 1 page, explaining why you want to go study in Austria, why you want to go study at Modul University, and what would you like to do after you graduate. And you need to have a a letter of recommendation from either your teacher or from the academic source. Okay, so now you will be able to see the tuition fee. These fees are for single degree. Like as you can see here, the foundation, the bachelor 3 years, 4 years, Master of Science, as well as the MBA program. I have listed here the semester fee, meaning every semester This is the fee that you pay every semester, also in pesos. And the total fees, meaning the total, the total fees from that program, like Bachelor 3 years program, the total fees will be 44,100. And there are some reduction that you can apply for. For example, if you pay the tuition fee on an annual basis, they will give you a 5% reduction, things like that. So thank you for your attention. Please feel free to ask me if you have any questions.